Hi friends, how are you today? So for today's recipe, I'm going to make my quick and easy cinnamon bun rolls without yeast. So to start, I measured out 2 cups of flour. So we'll stick that in the bowl. And to that, I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of sugar. Don't worry if you don't catch the ingredients, I'll put them in the description below. Okay, mix that in. And to that, I'm going to add 2 1/4 teaspoons of baking powder. So that's what makes the buns rise instead of the yeast, just not as much. Add half a teaspoon of cinnamon and half a teaspoon of salt. Mix that up. And then beforehand, I warmed up 3/4 cups of milk and 3 tablespoons of margarine that I mixed together and warmed it up in the microwave. I'm going to pour that in. The dough. Stirring that up. Get all the flour mixed in. Get all the liquid incorporated and the flour mixed in. And form that into a ball. Okay, like that. I'm going to let that sit for about 15 minutes before I roll it out. So we'll come back in a little bit for the next step. Okay, see you soon. Hi, so I'm back with the dough that's been sitting for 15 minutes. I put some flour on the counter and I'm going to use the rolling pin to roll it out into a rectangle, about 10 to 14 inches. Approximately. While I was waiting for this to sit, I measured half a cup of brown sugar and 2 1/2 teaspoons of cinnamon. I don't have a spoon, 1 second. Okay, mix that up together. And I also melted some margarine that I'm going to brush onto the dough. So this is for the filling. Mix that up. Okay, so I think this is pretty close to the right size. Take my brush the melted butter all over the dough. Make sure you get it all over. Okay, covered it all. Right. we'll get the brown sugar mixture and sprinkle that on top. Oops. Sometimes I think it's easier to use your fingers instead of a spoon. That, just spread it around to the edges. There. Okay, and then we just start at the long end and roll it tightly. Okay, get it into a roll. Okay. I'm just going to cut off the ends. And we'll try to cut it into 9 pieces. So let's see. That look like a third. Okay, 1, 3. Doesn't matter if they're not exactly the same. Then I've pre-greased the pan, 8 by 8 inches. And then you just take the rolls, place them in the pan. I preheated the oven to 350 degrees. There you go. I don't want to waste these pieces, so I'm just going to stick them in the corners. Might be a bit crowded, but it will be fine. Okay, so now we just wait for the oven to preheat. Then I'm going to cook them for 20 to 25 minutes until they're browned. And then we'll come back and make the icing for them. Okay, we'll see you soon. Hi, so the cinnamon buns are done. I cooked them for about 25 minutes in the oven. And I'm going to let them cool. Meanwhile, I'm going to make some cream cheese icing. Usually I just buy it already made at the store, but they didn't have any. So I thought I would make some. Also, they're great just like that. You don't even have to have any icing, but I'll just make some just in case. So I've put in 4 ounces or half a cup of cream cheese at room temperature. And it's 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter at room temperature. So I'm just going to beat that with the mixer. I'll clean it up. Okay, then to that I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and 3/4. Oh, first I'll mix this. Then I'll add 3/4 cup of icing sugar. Here's my cream cheese icing all ready for the cinnamon buns as soon as they're done cooking. So I hope you enjoyed that video. Remember to subscribe to watch more. Thank you so much, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.